I truly believe that God put this video on your screen, you know, and, in a big way, like, God controls the algorithm, and, I've been really seeing that recently, like, in the ways that God has used the algorithm to, like, speak to me, and, and that's a big reason why I started doing this, like, I know if I just share my voice with the world and like people hear me speak and like like I give people that opportunity, like if I just meet God halfway, then like God will send the people that need to hear it. Like he'll put this in their feed, like God controls the algorithm, so in a big way, like we think that it's all about us and what we do and we can control it all and this and that, and in reality we can't control it all. We can only control but so much. We can only control like a small amount. God controls it all. And so when you think from that perspective, like I think I've talked about this since like some past videos and stuff, but you just have to meet God halfway, and if you meet God halfway and do the calling, or you post that video, or you do whatever, like God controls the algorithm and God will send your video to the people that need to hear it, and so to all the people out there that has been thinking about starting a channel, creating a community of people, like-minded people, you're in a situation where you feel like you have no tribe, and God's been telling you to post videos and put yourself out there, but you're scared and you're nervous because you're like more reserved, I would say honestly to just do it. And at the end of the day, if you do it, God will bring your tribe to you, and you won't have to chase people and things and chase friendships with people that don't like you and chase, none of that stuff, like God will bring people to you that will resonate with your message and that love you, and that hear your voice and that are highly, like impacted by the things that you say and talk about, so yeah, God controls the algorithm, bro, and obviously man created the algorithm, but God influences the algorithm and has the control over everything. God controlled the man that created the algorithm. Even when people create things that become inherently destructive, like God will still use it for good. So in a big way, like use the things that God made in order to be able to spread his message and to give him glory. And if you do that, then you're gonna find your tribe, you're gonna impact the masses, like your presence will be felt and people are gonna acknowledge your greatness, and the ways in which you help them, grow. So yeah, honestly, that kind of concludes my message. It was more so an encouragement, because I feel like, obviously, like with me doing these videos and stuff, like I'm getting more of a hang of it now, but I definitely like had to take a leap of faith. And at the end of the day, like I didn't know how people were gonna receive me, I don't. Like all I know is that if I just give God the opportunity to like use me in the algorithm, then maybe like someone could be helped like from just hearing my voice, and so yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for watching my videos, and until next time,